Hello, everyone. My name is Anais Mattis, Health Promotion Specialist with Siouxland District Health Department and the head of our local Food and Nutrition Coalition. We meet the first Monday of every month at 11 a.m. right here at the Health Department. Meetings are open to anyone that would like to join. So each year in the spring, we focus on gardening projects. We always host a few container gardening classes each year, and this is actually our fourth year offering them. This year, we offered container gardening classes to Community Action Agency's Head Start parents at Irving Preschool and at Sunrise Retirement Community. We had a total of almost 30 participants combined, and they have been our biggest classes so far. We do not charge anything to participate in these classes, and we get all of the materials either through donations or through some local public health funds. Morningside University donated the tomato plants and lettuce, and as well as spinach seeds to plant for the classes. Lindsay Mailer, horticulture educator at ISU Extension, led both of the classes, and we used 3 and 2 gallon buckets for the planting. And what we did is we planted the tomato plants in the center and sprinkled the lettuce and spinach seeds around the plant itself. We always get great feedback on these classes and people really seem to enjoy them, so we hope we can continue to offer them in the future. The other gardening project that we had going on this year was for Maple Heights. Maple Heights is a low-income senior housing complex that has over 60 residents. We were contacted by Mary, a resident at the complex. She is the nice lady in yellow on the top right picture, and she wanted to start a garden at Maple Heights for its residents. It would give them something to do and take care of while getting fresh produce out of it. We went back and forth on the best option for them. Originally, Mary wanted ground raised beds, but we figured that the elevated beds would be a better option for older residents. Funding for this project was provided by WellPoint and Iowa MCO. Travis helped move the project along at WellPoint. He is the gentleman in blue. We were able to purchase 5 4-feet elevated garden beds that are 30 inches in height. The beds were put together by our operations supervisor, Omar. He is pictured on the bottom right with the dirt and shovel, and they were sealed to prevent any wood rot. With the funding, we were also able to provide soil, gardening tools, a hose, nozzle, and a hose reel. The plants themselves were donated by Up From the Earth, who had received them from Extension. And the types of plants that were provided included tomato plants, peppers, and onions. We had also purchased 3 ground elevated beds that Maple Heights decided not to have on their property due to landscaping concerns, and those beds were actually donated to Mary J. Trelia. They have a client volunteer that will be growing produce for their food pantry on those beds that we donated. Along with the beds that were provided to Mary Trelia, we also provided them with soil and gardening tools as well. With both the container gardening and the Maple Heights project, a lot of community partnerships helped make them possible, so we would not be able to do any of this without their help. Next, I want to briefly talk about our community gardens. We do have several ongoing gardens in Siouxland. We have them all on our website, siouxlanddistricthealth.org, under the Services tab. This page lists and maps out all of the community gardens in our area that we are aware of. So these gardens are 100% open to the public. We know that there are additional gardens located on site of several organizations that produce fruits and vegetables for their clients. For example, we know that Siouxland Community Health Center has a garden that produces produce for their patients. Community Action Agency does as well as several other organizations. Those are not listed on this website because an individual cannot necessarily ask to rent a plot, so to speak, and grow their own fruits and vegetables. They have the opportunity to volunteer, of course, but produce is mainly grown for clients or goes to their food pantries. So like I mentioned, this list contains public use gardens only. That being said, if you know of a garden that needs to be on this list or some information needs to be updated, please let me know. You can contact me here at the health department, 712-279-6119, or email me at Mares, that's M as in Mark, ARES as in Sam, at SiouxlandDistrictHealth.org. Lastly, I do want to mention that in our Food and Nutrition Coalition, we have been discussing some transportation barriers to food pantries. Wellpoint and Molina, which are the two of the three Iowa MCOs, do offer free transportation to their clients to food pantries, farmers markets, and grocery stores. We do have flyers from both Molina and Wellpoint detailing this information. So if you would like a few, please reach out to me and I could get them to you. Once again, my contact information is 712-279-6119. Or you can email me amatis@SiouxlandDistrictHealth.org. Thank you.